Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to Sage to Muse. Of course, Friday being the day of love, and there's been, so much about Venus going on, right? Especially in final degrees, because I don't know if it's actually in Gemini yet, but this is definitely a month for connection, for healing connections, new connections, all the things. So this is the you and your person reading, which, is looking like a separation reading. So if you are in separation with someone, but you obviously have unfinished business with them, especially if you're in the mindset of wanting to work something out with someone, this is your reading. If you're in a great relationship, it could be your reading, if you're just having discord with your partner. But let's get into it, Sag, okay? I will do an extended for this, and I will be doing a reading for singles as well. And I only do these readings now specifically towards love on Fridays. So, let's go, Sagittarius. So I did a little past, present, future here. And I feel like this person, because I feel so much of the other person's energy, I don't actually, aside from asking for how you felt about things, I don't see you here. I see your person. So, okay. So I do think you're in separation with this person. I also feel like they didn't treat you very good in the past, and they feel bad about it. This person, they want your forgiveness for the past. And I also kind of get a feeling of this person, they're stepping into magician energy. So they may have also been dealing with issues of the past just for themselves, right? They struggle to get over the past, but I feel like when it comes to you, that they have a hard time being, forgiving themselves. And they do want to make things better. They've really been working on their energy, to be honest, with the magician being here. It could say that they've been working on alchemy and integration, in terms of dealing with the past in general. So it's very interesting because of, the Six of Swords. They want to come and talk to you. They want to work things out. The Six of Swords also, it kind of feels like, I don't know, maybe things got heated. And maybe they did. Because I am seeing the Tower under the deck with the Page of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Everything kind of went screwy, and I feel like they've been trying to figure out why. With the Page of Swords, that's really learning. I feel like this person doesn't really understand what went wrong, or how it all went wrong, how it went like it did, because it kind of feels like all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, things just blew up. And I mean, I feel like they can't stop thinking about it, to be honest with you. I mean, they are dealing with themselves. I will tell you that they are. But they didn't I also feel on some level like you were at cross purposes with this person. Because neglected is here. I failed to give you what you want. And it's with reversals. So on some level, this person was not willing to on a lot of things. With the Nine of Wands reversed and the Moon reversed, it feels like you wanted different things, or they thought you wanted different things. I feel like this is an excuse that they made up, to be honest. Like, they were very... Because the Nine of Wands reverse is really about being unwilling to compromise. But this came out of a place of fear for this person. They really moved in a lot of... They probably told themselves that, you know, that they didn't do wrong. But they do realize that they did. They didn't give you what you needed. And that's in the current, like, energy. So I feel like you probably aren't talking to this person. You know, and this comes from, like, it's like a standoff. You know, on some level, this person thinks that they are protecting themselves, but they're not. It's like, I don't know if, like, they just were determined to win and determined not to give you what you wanted. And I would guess that you wanted a relationship here and they didn't. And it's really, really interesting here. You know, it's hard to even comprehend where this person comes from, to be honest, because I feel like the way that they are stubborn about things is just, it almost feels like they want it to be their decision. You know, I don't know, it's a very strange energy for me. You know, but they were very stubborn. They weren't willing. So say you wanted a relationship, Sagittarius, a committed relationship, and they didn't, right? But they wouldn't meet you halfway. And they were almost like shitty about it. You know, it's all I can really think of. It's like they were just determined to have their way and to not give you anything. To not give at all. And, you know, they were lying to themselves because they think they wanted something completely different. You know, maybe this is about restriction for them. But they didn't. They wanted the same thing you did. They just, because they lived in this place of fear with the moon, they kind of, that's where it came from. I don't know. And I feel like they may be facing that now. You know, because I don't know why this person feels like it's a fight to the death. Like they can't, like there's something about this person about almost like giving you what you want would be giving in and they lose something. You know, it's kind of like, I have to win here. I don't know. Sag, take that as you want it, but you know, I feel like that's the energy that you're in right now. And I just don't understand. You know, this person may be going through a dark night of the soul where they're really being forced to look at themselves. And it's just cray-cray, Sag. I have to be honest with you. You know, it is crazy. Like, and I don't really understand why they are, like, confused. That doesn't make any sense to me. Because, you know, this person got exactly what they wanted, but maybe they expected you to be the one that compromised. And you didn't. And it ended. And I kind of feel like, too, like this person didn't, they got what they wanted, right? But they still weren't happy. And so It's crazy. Oh my gosh, this is insane, right? But you have unfinished business. This is your future energy, and you may be resolving things with this person. I do kind of feel like they've done some work here because they're in King of Pentacles energy, which is very good, which is very grounded. You know, someone you can count on. It's trustworthy. And, you know, it's just they're ready. They're just in a better place, Sag. Let me just say that, right? And with Temperance being here, with the Five of Wands and the Three of Wands, they do want to bring things together. They want peace. They want forgiveness. They really do want forgiveness, Sag. Let me just say that, like big forgiveness. They know that you have been patient with them, and you know you probably are very different from this person with the Five of Wands being here. But there was definitely, we know that there was an inability to get on the same page. But it almost feels like this person started some sort of drama with you. You know, there were arguments, there was conflict, and this person was very blocked. And I think a lot of it is really like that middle energy of where they just wouldn't see things from your side, or it was almost like, I don't know, it kind of felt like an on purpose energy to me. But they want a new chance. They want a fresh start to do it better. And, you know, so they may want to visit you. That's for sure. So gosh, Sag. Oh my goodness. So Queen of Wands was on the bottom with the Star and the Ace of Wands. I feel like I kind of feel like you kind of want a new beginning with this person too. I do. I mean, but maybe you're of both minds. Like, being in Queen of Wands energy means I can move on. You know, maybe you have been putting yourself out there, you know, towards new passions, new adventures, all of that. This person definitely wants to talk to you. They definitely want to make peace with you. Five of Pentacles. There's a lot of regret inside this person, but from your point of view, Three of Cups, the Magician, and the Empress. You just want things to feel good. Like, I think like you're open to getting together with this person, right? And with the Magician and the Empress, you've been focused a lot on yourself and your own personal healing and making things good for you, because you're in Magician energy. They are too, right? They are too. So you both are kind of focused on healing. But I also feel like possibly it's the only way. Like, we can get together if we're going to talk about how to work things out, how to heal, how to feel good. If it's about joy, you know, I feel like you are open to that. Now, you know, whether or not you're saying to them that, you know, for now I think we should be friends, I don't know. But I think that you do have a lot of joy and good feelings for this person. And you do want to heal things here. You do want to create something new with them. And you're willing to do it. So, you know, before anyone gets me in the comments and says, no, I don't want that. You do want this. You do. You know, I mean, I feel like you're ready, man. You're ready to leave all of that behind. You're ready, but you're also learned a big lesson about boundaries. And so, yeah. you're going to have your say, Sag. That's the thing. So on their side of things, their side of the story, look, this person left a lot unsaid. 3 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. It feels like they left a lot unsaid, like there were things they didn't say. And we're definitely seeing the 8 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, really about how much you meant to them, It could be that something you said hurt them, or vice versa. Because the 3 of Swords is hurtful things, right? And with the book being here, this is like, it has been a learning experience, a chapter in your book, right? But with the 9 of Pentacles, this person, they know they did not treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. They hid a lot of things from you with the 7 of Swords. They didn't say what they should have said. And I feel like it kind of still gnaws at them, to be honest. Okay, wow. Okay, wow, Sagittarius. So we're going to take a look at this person's next actions. And then in the extended, we'll look at, what the future holds for you and this person. And here we have mend on the bottom, unappreciated. Time. This person may be thinking maybe it's too late, that they didn't appreciate you when they should have. Okay. And they don't feel good about how things went down. They feel you all the time. But there's such, the whole lying part too isn't just them telling you lies. It's actually a lot of them lying to themselves. So, is that what I said? Okay. So what are this Sagittarius' person's next actions? Oh boy. Love is not as complicated as we make it. I think people just make it that way. The High Priestess is on the bottom with the World and the Fool. Like, I do think that they want to come see you and you may be surprised by it. What are this person's next actions towards Sag? Ace of Swords. There you go. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, Sag. Yep. The Moon. The 9 of Wands, the same thing. And the King of Pentacles. They want to come together and they want to talk to you. They want to clear the air with you. There may be some things you don't know. And I feel like they want to tell you how wrong they are about some things. And that they want to be someone that you can count on. So they're coming in for a talk. The only thing that bothers me about that is the King of Pentacles. So let's get some timing here. Because Pentacles tend to move slowly. They may still even be working on themselves, honestly. Okay. A lot of Pisces energy and, well, the King of Pentacles would be Capricorn, I believe, but it could be any air sign. Okay. So can we get any timing on when this talk's taking place? Any timing on this talk for Sagittarius? When's this going to happen? So definitely this is about putting the past behind you. And divine timing is at play, which means that the universe is bringing this in, this conversation. So this is June. It feels like something starts in June and divine timing unfolds in September. Tell me more about timing. Tell me more about divine timing. Oh, the next full moon. So I asked about divine timing, and 9 is a manifestation number. So I feel like you're going to start putting the past behind you with this person sometime in June. And whenever the next full moon is. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So we'll look at more in the extended, like this person's feelings, the future possibilities, what needs to happen, all the things, Sagittarius. So maybe I'll see you there. If not, toodles.